日はアークシステムワークスからマーベルトーコンファイティングソウルズプロデューサーの山中さん、ディレクターの黒坂さんに
What do you got to say other than just more dev talk?
お願いいたします。
マーベルトーコンファイティングソウルズ
You
は
talking to
どん
fucks?
な思いを
Release
込めて
something.
制作されたのか、
Oh my
それから
god.
ファンの皆さんにはどんな体験を味わってほしいと考えていらっしゃるのかお話しいただけますでしょうか。
はい、このタイトル日本から世界へというキーワードを掲げて開発してまして、マーベルってもともとやっぱりアメリカで生まれてアメリカで育ってきた今や巨大なコンテンツになっていると思うんですけれども、それをですね我々日本人がどのように受け止めて
The same spiel that the same shit that they always talk about in Evo. Oh my god, can you show off something new?
非常にテーマの大きなテーマとして掲げています。その新しいマーベル日米のカルチャーが融合したマーベルというのをファンの方にぜひ楽しんでいただきたいなと思ってます。
これは続報がますます楽しみですね。
はい、で今回ですねプレイステーション5にて第2回目のクローズドベータを
Second closed beta.
12月の第1週の週末を予定しておりまして、第1回 CBT
First week of September?
テストのキャラクターに加えてスパイダーマンとゴーストライダーがプレイアブルとなっております。
Spider-Man, Ghost Rider playable.
本日はですね2回目となるクローズドベータテストのですね予告トレーラーを持ってきました。こちらをご覧く
So
だ
it's
さい。
the second closed beta. I gotta start signing up, man. I gotta be first, man.
さあ始めようぜ。地獄へのロードトリップだ。
Returns, your fight continues. Alright, good. We get a second chance. Of course they would. Of course they would. Including 2 new stages. Yeah, you got Savage Land. The new X Mansion. A new stage? Yo, Nightcrawler and Psylocke in the back? Oh no. Oh no. Gambit in the back too. Roll back Nightcrawler in spectator mode. No breaks throughout the beta weekend. Oh, okay.
Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls.
72. Okay, we gotta sign up. We gotta sign up. We gotta sign up, chat. A new stage, and we saw all those background characters. Oh, we gotta talk about that. Yeah, it's not a new stage. Stream is over. Stream is over.
いろいろな宝探しを
Runs to sight.
細かいネタだったり、ギミックだったりをいっぱい仕込んでますので、ぜひねプレイしてこちら見ていただけると嬉しいと思ってます。このステージはワンエリアだけのステージになっています。
Professor X, Mr. Beast, Angel, Iceman. Wow.
いるかもしれませんが、こちらバトルの進行に合わせてドラマチックに変化するような面白い仕掛けを取り入れてます。
ゴーストライダーは
Yeah, we saw the Huchimama Supreme. We saw Psylocke in there.
ビジュアルやアニメーションをデザインする上でどんなチャレンジ
Does
があ
that
りま
mean
したか。
is Psylocke doomed as a background character? Is she not? Oh no, maybe that could be. Oh no, Psylocke fans.
そのキャラクターを誰にするか
Damn, Ghost Rider looks good.
悩みがありました。
Robbie Reyes over here. Oh man, I wanna play Ghost Rider, bro.
な
Fuck.
ぜロビー・レイエスのゴーストライダーを選ばれたんでしょうか。
Cause fuck Johnny Cage, that's why. We don't want no what, man.
ですね今回ちょっと若い方のゴーストライダーを出したいというちょっと事情が
Old ass games.
したかったっていう事情がありまして、
Yeah, James is our
別ではなくてロビーの方に
James is our nostalgia.
ほど
Going to suffer through NES games. I'll play the modern ones.
声優としてユニバースにも関わ
He's going to be our retro content creator. I'm going to be the new guy that talks about Toku and Toku and new stuff that happens in our way.
ファンの皆さんに向けてメッセージをお願いします。
このゲーム、皆さんのお力
Except Neo 2, Neo 3, and NG4.
出ますので、ぜひ第2回クローズドベータテストにもご参加いただきまして、皆さんが感じたこと、ご意見、ご要望をですね、いただければと思います。
日本
Yo, Robbie playable, bro. Oh, man.
独特のアート表現をぜひプレイして楽しんでください。
本日は素敵なお話を聞かせていただきまして本当にありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
Oh, that's it? So they announced second beta with new stage, Spider-Man and Ghost Rider are gonna be coming the first week of December. All right, we got something at least. Yeah, so they announced the closed beta. All right. Yeah, I brought a trailer for the closed beta 2. It's gonna introduce Spider-Man, which we saw in the, what was it, Tokyo Game Show and Evo France. They were both playable at the booths. Right. Yeah, so 8 fighters ready to clash. So now it's like a fully fledged out like demo. 3 iconic arenas, including 2 new stages. Savage Land, right? Savage Land is going to be in there from the dinosaur stage. And, or well, after this, right? The X Mansion. Yeah, they're actually going to bring in like the X Mansion. Oh, I could so like pick apart like this and tell you who is not going to be in it, but it could be just like a red herring, you know? It could be like, you know, probably like some characters are going to make it in and some are like, you know, aren't. We can see like some Easter eggs like, of course, Professor X, Beast, Colossus, Angel. We see Gambit over there like in the back. Yeah, we see Iceman also in the back as well. All of our X-Men homies are in there. Yeah, we also see like Nightcrawler in some shots. Yeah, there's Kurt. There's Kurt in the back there. And Remy in the back. Yeah, Xavier when? Yeah, when Xavier with his like Mutant Academy 2 wheelchair tech. And there's Psylocke over there. Yup, Psylocke right in the back right there. Iceman like in the back there. Oh my god, I didn't even see that. Thank you, chat. Sentinels in the fucking back. I'm like, yo, Sentinels? No breaks. Unstoppable action throughout the whole beta weekend. Yeah, because I remember like the first beta, it was segmented like into periods of time. Like you could play for like 2 hours in the first day from like, or sorry, 2 to 3 hours from 5 to 8 p.m. Eastern. And then there would be like a break after 8 p.m. And then you're back online at 11 p.m. Like, what the fuck is going on? This, like, the whole, like, first Marvel Tokon beta period was just, like, it was a weird mess. It was, like, not only that, but a lot of people didn't get in. Even, like, very prolific, like, FGC competitors like Sonic Fox and all those guys. They didn't, like, get in. Until they got in on, like, let's say the second day. Like, what the fuck is going on with this Marvel Tokon beta? So probably this second beta will fix up a lot of the things like invites and, you know, of course, the no break period, right? Pretty much is going to be the same, but like with the two characters that weren't in the first beta. December 5th to December 7th, that's the Avatar fighting game beta.
Bruh.
So it's like, you're in between a rock and a hard place, Khaiza. Are you going to dedicate to Marvel Tokon or Avatar Fighting Legends? Why not both? But the Tokon thing, like, we did see, like, some stuff about it. There was, like, some stuff that I gotta, like, you know, think about for Marvel Tokon, considering that, like, okay, since, like, July-ish, June-ish, that we got like the announcement for Marvel Tokon, we've been seeing like technically like the same game up until like this point. And this is the second closed beta for Marvel Tokon, right? Which is usually I don't like theorize like this type of like stuff, but this is like the second closed beta, and most importantly, no new announcements of any like new characters, right? We have not seen a single new character in Marvel Tokon since like then, and like even now, like to this point. We could pin our hopes for maybe like a Game Awards thing, but even then, like there was like Evo for the closed beta, and then there was Gamescom, and I think think like the what was it? This Summer Games Fest. They did not show anything new for like Tokon. Not even like new characters. Like, if we were to do like comparing to like, let's say Street Fighter 6, bro, like Street Fighter 6, like that shit got announced at the Sony State of Play with like the 4 characters like Ryu, Chun, Jamie, and Luke. And then in the Summer Games Fest, we got like Guile. So there was steadily like, you know, characters and hype pumping out for SF6. And of course, not to like, you know, de-hype Marvel Tokon, because obviously everyone's hyped for Marvel Tokon, but the fact that we don't have any like new characters outside of like the core or already mentioned, the already mentioned 8, that's kind of like concerning. And that we have like a closed beta that's going to be like playable, possibly with some like new changes, new balance updates, right? From the first beta to the second beta, maybe like tweaking up like some combos and tweaking up like the tag system and that type of stuff. But yeah, it's kind of like concerning that we don't got anything new. The closed beta, yeah, sure, but where's Hulk? Where's Wolverine? Where's like, you know, all these guys? And we saw like in the X Mansion, like there's some like fan favorite like characters like in the background. Like we saw Psylocke and Gambit and Nightcrawler, we saw Iceman in there, we saw Colossus, we saw even a fucking Sentinel. It could be a pretty good chance that those characters are not going to be coming back. Why? Because like I remember their discussions, albeit you know many of them, were like, we're gonna redefine the Marvel like tag system like overall, not just in gameplay but also in characters. We're gonna be introducing characters that y'all have never seen before, except for maybe like some really integral Marvel characters, like of course Spider-Man and Doom and Cap and Iron Man are like, you know, pretty much like popular as fuck characters. But those characters that we saw in the X Mansion, they ain't gonna make it. If you're relegated to like, you know, like a side character, chances are you're probably not gonna make it into the main roster. I don't know. Very interesting where they're gonna like go. We still have to bank on like maybe Game Awards 2025. When is that shit gonna take place? When's like Game Awards? Yeah, the ad show, Jeff Keighley's like Suck My Dick or Else show about gaming, is going to be coming on December 11th. So that's like Thursday until the ad show, Jeff Keighley's Suck My Dick Festival, till then, right? If they don't show any till then, that's even more concerning. Like, if this is going to be the main game, I don't know, man. This is like second closed beta, and if you have like a second closed beta, the game is going to be coming 2026. That means it's coming really, really soon. Unless they're like, unless those yappers are holding out on us. Unless they're just saying like dev talk and just keeping everything under tight-lipped secret. I don't know, man. Yeah, if they're gonna be DLC farming for all characters, I'm a riot, bro. If you have like 8 characters, gonna drip feed you fiends. Ugh. Granted, well, not granted, but I will still buy it because it looks hype as hell. I am part of like that demographic though. You are correct, Chad. I am part of that demographic. I am gonna be there. Right, I will spend like money to buy it. I don't want to. I don't want to, but God. I already hate this situation already for Marvel Tokon. I am doing the Ryu arms crossed or posing while watching this unfold. All in all, it's really concerning for Tokon. Considering all this news that we got, I don't know. Feeling a little bit worried there. Feeling a little bit anxious and worried. Where they're like going for this.